Partners, Russell Peden here with episode number 3 of our Wealth Wednesday Mastermind Wealth Creation Series. So glad to be here today. Let's jump right into it. I want to, for those of you that are joining us for the first time, we've been talking about here on our Wealth Wednesdays, how to create real wealth. So let's jump right into it. Did I share my screen? Make sure I share my screen. Here we go. All righty. Jump right into it. So Wealth Wednesdays, we're talking about money is what you earn and wealth is what you keep. In the last few weeks, we talked about some of the books we're going to be utilizing as our foundational textbooks. The first one is The Richest Man in Babylon, the very best book I know on kind of giving you that really good foundation on what it takes to create real wealth. We're also going to study one of my other favorite books by my friend and author, famous best-selling author, Robert Kiyosaki, The Cash Flow Quadrant, and then other books as well. But right now, we're talking about the Richest Man in Babylon, and we're talking about some wealth building philosophy. So the very first one that we started off with a few weeks ago was a part of all you earn is yours to keep. It's the first principle for wealth creation in The Richest Man in Babylon. Not just in this book, it is the first foundational principle for wealth, period. If once you understand that a portion of all you earn is yours to keep, it will change your life forever financially. So the whole point there is just realizing that before you pay, when you get paid, you've paid everyone else. You paid FICA and FUTA and SUTA and all these other government agencies. And then you pay your rent, you pay the light bill, you paid everybody, and then you try to live or spend what's left over, when in fact you should take a portion of everything that you earn as yours to keep to start creating your wealth, or your live wealthy account, as I like to call it. Because I don't believe in being a Scrooge. I'm not talking about scripting and saving and eating top ramen and rice. No, I'm talking about figuring out a way to live on 90% and set aside at least 10% of all you earn, which is what wealth principle number 2 was to learn how to control your expenditures using apps like this one here. This is a screenshot of my mint.com app. This is a great tool to help you organize all of your expenses and all of your money all in one place. You can have a snapshot of what you're looking like. So learn to control your expenditures, budget your items. And I'm not big on budgeting and creating a budget, but you need to at least know where your money is going so you can adjust a few things. Maybe you don't have to have Starbucks 5 days a week. Maybe you should only have it 2 or 3 days a week. And the money you spend on the other 2 or 3 days worth of Starbucks, you can set that aside and add it to that 10% goal as a part of all you earn is yours to keep. Again, I'm not talking about going without. I'm talking about just being smart, figuring out a way to what's the difference between necessary expenditures and things that you think are necessary, but it's just really just things that you want. And what could you not want so much of right now that allow you to start building wealth for the future for you and your family. So let's talk about our third wealth creation principle today, which is make thy gold multiply. Now we're going to get into what do you do with that wealth that you're starting to build on the side, that 10% or more. It could be 15 or 20%, but at least 1/10 of all you earn is yours to keep and for you to start building wealth with. So what do you do with it? How do you make that money grow? George Clason says in the book, put your money to work so that it may produce more money for you. He says, reproduce in kind, even as the flocks of the field, and bring thee an income, a stream of wealth that shall flow constantly into your purse, or in this case, your bank account or your wallet. So you need to put your money to work for you so it can start bringing you back more money, like little foot soldiers that are going out there and bringing you back more foot soldiers, right? They're going out to get gold, and they're bringing back more soldiers who are also going out and bringing back more gold, and more soldiers who are also going out and bringing back more gold and more soldiers. So that's the whole concept of investing. So you say, okay, at this point, so Mr. Pete, I don't know what to invest in. What should I invest in? As I've always said, the number one thing you should invest in is your own financial education. Learn about money, study wealth, study people who are wealthy, study people like Robert Kiyosaki and others, and Warren Buffett, and people who are millionaires and billionaires. Study them, learn what they do. The secret to success in anything is find someone who has what you want, find out how they got it, and then do what they did until you get it. That's the secret to success in anything, in building a business and losing weight and relationships, whatever it is. Find someone who's got what you want, find out how they got it, study them, then do what they did until you get it. You should end up with similar results over time. So, but you need, again, you need to, the best investment you can make is in your own financial education. This is exactly what Robert Kiyosaki says in his books. And a lot of people get upset with him because he doesn't tell them what to invest in. Like, I can't tell you what to invest in. I'm not a financial advisor or a certified financial planner, but I can tell you what I invest in. But what I invest in may not be what you want to invest in or what you should invest in, because your financial education isn't where it needs to be to make the same type of investments that I make. My basic philosophy is I earn money in business, then I keep it in real estate, because I believe real estate is a good investment for me. I think it's a good investment for most people, because everyone needs a place to sleep. That's why I invest in real estate. So I know that it's always going to be there. It's probably always going to be, it's a huge need. But you need to understand real estate, understand money, understand why this is real money and this is not real money. This is currency. This is paper. This is basically not worth the paper that it's printed on. This is dollars, right? But this is money. This is a peso. This is 500 pesos, but this is real money. This is a Vietnam, 50,000 Vietnam note, but this is currency. This is real. Understand why this is money and this is currency. This is fiat money, as they call it. Mrs. Peden and I are going to be relocating to Mexico in about 6 months. And let me just share this. This is 20 pesos. This is a 20 peso note in Mexico. Do you know that this is worth $1? So when we go to Mexico, we can convert $1 to 20 pesos currently. It might be 21 or 22 or 19 or 18, but about $1 is equal to 20 pesos. You might think, that's a lot. Well, it's a lot if you have a dollar, but if you live in Mexico in pesos, it's not that much. So, but the difference, right? Because every country has its own currency, but this is real money. See, this is real money in the United States, this silver eagle, and it's also real money in Mexico. It's real money in Vietnam. It's real money in Africa, in the UK. This is real money everywhere in the world. So understand the difference between real money and currency, or fiat money, or fiat currency. Understand the difference between an asset and a liability. That's something fundamental to building a business or building wealth. Assets and liabilities. If you've been reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and the Cash Flow Quadrant, you already know the difference between an asset and liability. If you don't, you need to, again, work on your own financial education. So I hope that you've learned a little bit today. Again, I can't tell you what I'm investing in, but I invest in real estate. I invest in precious metals. I've been investing in some currency recently. Different types of currencies, what they call forex recently. And anyway, but you have to figure out what's right for you. But you need to work on yourself, your own financial education first. And I hope that you enjoyed this third episode of our Wealth Wednesday Mastermind program. Looking forward to the next episode. Thanks for watching. Be sure to share this if you like what you've been seeing and hearing these last few episodes. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, like it, leave a comment, and then most importantly, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your associates and teammates so they can start their journey to wealth creation as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.